It's time to refill our little convenience store. The red and pink themed snacks are running low, and on top of making a St. Patrick's Day themed setup, I'm also moving things around a bit to expand our little convenience store. I scooted our pantry cabinet to the left, rotated the vintage Costco cart to its side, took down the 3-tiered fruit basket, and added a mini fridge that we had in another room. My spouse won this in a raffle a few years ago, and it has become quite useful to tell guests to help themselves to cold drinks. It also frees up space in the main refrigerator for produce and fresh foods. Every few weeks I display snacks on top of our pantry cabinet to make it feel like a convenience store. I like to have all the snacks set out in vessels so my kids' friends know they can always feel welcome to help themselves without needing to ask. Here is our blank slate. I always take the leftovers and set them aside to pack in lunches or set out for our delivery drivers. I put the Valentine's themed items in the Valentine's Day tote, and my next step is to lay everything out on our kitchen table. This helps me see the quantities and sizes of what I curated this time around and decide where things will go. I try to get a mix of salty snacks, sweet snacks, anything that matches the theme that I know someone will love, and our usual things we like to have around too. Starting on the left side of the pantry cabinet, I have these 2 open front acrylic stacked containers and usually add the salty snacks here. This time I happen to be in Dollar Tree getting poster board for a homework project and spotted some green snacks we all love. Those chips on the bottom were from variety packs from the last refill session, and I hid the green ones in my stash in the garage knowing they would go with my March theme. I ended up swapping the Pringles for the pistachios in that last spot. This little rainbow container I keep in the kitchen made a perfect vessel for the beef sticks. I added some of the sweet items to this container and placed it in the middle. I didn't think about it until I was looking at these clips in my editing program, but I do love symmetry, so that makes sense why I set the Pringles that way. Our stack of little snack bowls in Roy G. Biv goes perfectly with the theme. For the last container, I added the limited edition Lucky Charms, a box of crackers I already had in the cabinet, and some snacks I had hiding in the garage. For the mini fridge, I stocked it with green drinks that I knew we'd all love to enjoy, including Green River, which I cannot pour without saying this line from Christmas Vacation.
Flat.
As I was filming, I realized I had one more green bottle, so I added that too. And here's where we are so far. I added this little strand of Shamrock Lights I've talked about in a few recent videos for the non-refrigerated fruit, and while I decide what to do with our 3-tiered produce basket that I love, I added some green apples and kiwi to a big bowl and set it on top of the mini fridge so people can help themselves. For the decorations, I have a few things on hand since I pick up small decorations as I'm thrifting throughout the year. I'm always drawn to vintage birthday party decorations, wrapping paper, and classroom looking decorations. I love the packaging so much that I will save them and keep them with these items when I take down the decorations. I also swapped out this pink basket for a white one on the bottom shelf of the vintage Costco cart to hold overstock. I hung all the decorations and also added our kitchen rug we usually keep in front of the kitchen sink. Here is our final little convenience store decorated for St. Patrick's Day. It was cool that the rug fit perfectly underneath our pantry cabinet without having to lift the hairpin legs at all. Come back next time to see what is being organized, thrifted, reused, and swapped around my home.